Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hay and I believe in dragons. And this is a perfect time for doing rituals. Rituals, draconic rituals, is not like I said before that you don't search up for in books. Dragon rituals are in fact something that you do from the moment on. Actually, when I did rituals, and I do just an example for my own, if I did rituals for the dragon, I just sit in front of my altar because I didn't live in a forest like I do now. Now I do my rituals in forests, but back in the day it was not a forest; it was just in front of my altar, and this altar was so full of energy, so full of draconic energy. And this draconic energy in my first ritual ever, actually my real first ritual that I did, was not because I wanted to do one, because it was only an expression of myself, expression of love, and that I want to show my dragon. So I kneel down in front of my altar, and I burned some candles. I lit some candles, and I just watched my dragon image in front of me. That was my first dragon image, and I know there is a lot of energy because I feel a lot of energy with this. If you love something so much, or even cast your trigger to let the dragon come to you, then this image is very powerful. It's even a portal to their side. My altar, my original altar, is a very powerful thing to do, and I feel a lot of energy because of that. And that is also what you can do, building yourself an altar or a table that is decorated in honor of the dragon with some real energies, with some, I mean, real attributes that reminds you of the dragon and has a large part in your story. That is also something that my altar does. It tells a story of my own path, where it began. That's also something that I try to recommend to my brothers and sisters, to have these altars. But the dragon ritual that I tried to do was in fact just to show up the love that I have for the dragon. So I sat down on my knees. I looked down on this image that I had, and I actually don't really remember much what happened then, but I know that I touched the dragon, and actually I closed my eyes then, and I opened up my hand palm, and I let it behind me, becoming wings, not hands anymore. Open up my fingers and let it become wings. On my head, horns were grown, and my skin become scales. It was in fact a long, very long ritual, but I was in a trance and tried to become the dragon. I want to feel the dragon. And this is because of this energy that lies inside of you, that you can have this visualization of the dragon guardians, but also especially the dragon within. So you are trying to mimic this energy that lies within. So that is actually my very first ritual. I didn't even know that I was doing a ritual. I just wanted to express myself of the love that I have for the dragon. And in fact, after I did this, I wanted to do more. Actually, my dragon said, do more, please do more. And it was very sincere what I said, and I did. It was so sincere, so powerful, that I wanted to do more. If actually my dragon altar became more powerful, there was a lot more energy around it and inside of it, that every time when I did it again, when I felt it to do it, then it becomes more powerful, as serving as a portal to the dragon realms. My brothers and sisters, if you feel something, don't think about humanity, don't think about your daily life, just forget about everything and feel this energy inside of you growing and growing. And this type of ritual that I did made sure that I was going through another gate eventually, not in the beginning but later on. I was going through another gate because of this. Because I wanted and asked my dragon, become greater. Let us be one. I was actually more like begging for the dragon to come back, to come to me, and let myself be one with them. Rituals for the dragon, draconic rituals, cannot be searched in one book. It cannot be searched on internet. It's something that lies within. The dragon is here for you alone, and the dragon wants to hear and see from you, and everything that you do, not from the words or things that the others do for dragons, but because of you. You are the one that needs to grow. So your words and your thoughts and your actions are the ones that are important. The only thing that the dragon wants to see is you, and only you. So let your feelings speak to you. And these feelings, my first feelings, was to become the dragon. Even though we are all human beings, but becoming the dragon. And so let yourself go in a trance if you want to do then the same rituals as me. But it's in fact a very, it's cold. It's in fact a very, very, like for me, for myself, if I may speak for myself, for me it was very powerful. And it changed me a lot. In fact, this full moon of the day is the most perfect moment to do so, because this full moon represents the adult dragon. And the adult dragon is the most powerful moon of them all. It reflects the light of the sun in the moon, and that is when everything actually has more power. And the dragon energy has more power within. Its influence and affects your own dragon energy and your guardian next to you. It even affects the guardian and the gates and everything. Everything that nature does, like a full moon like is today, affects everything that you do on the dragon's realms. On the dragons, the dragon rituals that you do. The rituals, and in fact, you don't have to mirror yourself to normal and traditional Wicca. We are draconic Wicca, and draconic Wicca is more a solitary path, and more I invented here moment that you do. It's just something that you make up last minute, and not something that someone else is showing you how to do it, but you yourself are the witch. You yourself are the Wiccan. The dragon is here, like I said, for you and you alone. I cannot say this enough, because a lot of people say, what do I have to do? And that is something bad. That is something that is not told you about from the dragon that is with you. That is because your humanity is insured, and I get this, because in the first moment when I was seeing the dragon all the time, I was begging other people, what do I have to do? I see dragons, and they say you're crazy. Yes, that is of course something that I hate, that they say to other brothers and sisters that they're crazy. Of course, you can have a difficult moment. You can actually even lose yourself when growing inside of the dragon's path. You can, of course, lose your own mind sometimes even. It happens. It's not bad. It's a phase. It goes on. It's maybe you will have a moment in your life where you wear a mask, a human mask, where you are becoming more of a dragon, a draconic energy that is more manifesting inside of you. It's possible, and these rituals are trying to do so. It's trying to open gates. It's trying to find the dragon. It's trying to be more like the dragon. It's trying to your rituals is out of pure love and desire, and so a more connection with them, to have a more connection with them. Dragon rituals, draconic rituals, like I say, are recommended. Not that you have to do this. It's just an expression. It's an expression of what you want, and talking to the dragon. By the way, we do not pray for the dragon. We talk to the dragon. We are one with the dragon. We do not pray because we are at the same equal level as them. You pray for something that is higher. You can pray for the dragon gods, but even them is supposed to be seen on equal level, because you are one in the dragon eye. Your guardian, your god, and you are on equal level. All three dragons, the Trinity, like I say. It's also something that I recommend is to use this image, the triangle of the dragon's eye. It's to let yourself be connected more with each other. Do a draconic ritual, my brothers and sisters. Just, you are free to do whatever you want in the dragon's path, but I recommend it. It's just something that wants to, the dragon rituals are meant to let yourself let grow more and more, have this more knowledge and feel the dragon more and more. I know all of us want this. But let your feelings speak if you want to do one, if you want to do a draconic ritual. Don't search it up on internet, and don't even say to others what you have to do. No, just rely on yourself, trust your feelings and trust your instincts. That is where draconic rituals are all about. The dragon wants you and you alone. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.